Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
Hey y'all, know it's been a minute, but I've been able to squeeze making content in today. Been super busy.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
My son is on the 10U baseball team, and then of course my daughter and her extracurricular activities, and myself, work, school. It's been a challenge trying to just get content creation in, but I have to make time to follow my purpose and focus on what I really want to do instead of making other people's company rich. Like, I'm never gonna own the company. So for me to invest more time in other than my required 40 hours a week, it's crazy. I have to still work on myself, so I'm getting better. I'm also considering doing batch content creation, so therefore I can always push those videos out and it gives me time to edit and I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed and it's such a huge challenge. But today's video is sponsored by Alliance Healthcare, hair and scalp oil, nourish with intention. I swear and live by Alliance Healthcare. If you know, you know. Now, in between your protective styles, ladies, you know it's very important to keep your hair hydrated and moisturized. This is it. The link is in my bio. But it is Saturday afternoon, well, Saturday morning. It's 11:49. Headed to get my daughter from her sorority practice, and then I have some errands to run. Bath and Body Works, Walmart, Sam's Club. And I think I have to go to Publix as well. So we out and about. It's beautiful today. We are at 83 degrees and expecting storms tomorrow again. So that's what's been going on. It was a rough week. Monday we had storms. We did have storms. So the schools were delayed 2 hours. Monday is typically my in-office day. So that's when I go do my I-9s and compliance and just have some visibility on site for our HR team. I wasn't able to go this past Monday because, like I said, we had storms, schools were delayed, and then an hour after the email stating that schools were delayed, they ended up closing schools. So I work from home with my children. And although, listen, I work with a whole bunch of bitter betties. And although it shouldn't have been a problem because I'm a mother first, always and forever, ain't no job that important for me to leave my children at home. Because what if I left them at home and the power went out and I'm at work focused on y'all I-9s and y'all compliance? Or what if a storm really touched down and my kids were in a situation where I wasn't there to protect them or tell them to go into hiding or anything like that? I'm not finna risk my kids' safety. Ain't no job that important. It never will be that important. So my I-9s got rescheduled for that day. But of course it was something said. People don't have to show up for other things that are required and mandatory because they have excuses or they take off. But when my video cut off, but when other people make excuses or take off, even though it's a mandatory event or a mandatory on-site thing that you need to show up to, that's okay and it's no issues. But when I don't want to come in and actually can't come in because schools are closed, and typically my job follows a school schedule, so schools closed, we're usually closed. I don't know what happened with that this time, but when I don't come in for something that has something to do with my children, it's a problem. It's a lot of drama created as to why I didn't want to come in and all of that. But I have high discernment. I'm fully aware. I know what to expect because I have everybody pegged on the team. So I know that all that is to heighten any downfall or flaw in anything I do to try to cover up what you do. So that's all that is. But anyway, so it was kind of like I ain't gonna say it was a rough week, but the pettiness was not at bay this week. The devil was busy, as usual. But I opened my email yesterday and had terrific news. And it's funny because this took place on Monday, the pettiness and all the little drama that started stirring up. and I checked my email for my school. Of course, my schoolwork was already done, so I really don't have a reason to log in. And I logged in, and I seen I received the email on Monday stating that I'm a recipient of a scholarship. So your girl's last semester in grad school is fully paid in full, which is a huge blessing. Like, I'm so thrilled and amazed about how God works. And right when somebody was trying to do something for my bad, God was working in the background to make it flip over to be something good in my favor. So I'm thankful, highly favored, one of God's favorites, highly protected. So I love that so much for me. I did share the news with just a few close people. Some people weren't thrilled, which I'm still working on discernment. It's some folks that I'm gonna have to move around. I gotta move them around, because if you didn't have it to pay for me and I received a scholarship to pay for my full semester and books are covered for grad school because I work hard, why not congratulate, have a praise break, like, oh my God, that's so awesome? No, it's very much like, oh, okay, real dry. So I'm definitely gonna shift some people around, because we no longer align. We're not aligning if that's the little stuff that you do to be petty. Maybe because you couldn't do it. Maybe that's what it is. You're not capable, so you're not happy to see anybody else. But I'm always trying. But yeah, I'm not gonna get too far up caught up in that, or too far up in that, because it's irrelevant. At the end of the day, I'm proud of me. I pat my own self on the back. I don't need no validation or kudos or attagirls. It is what it is, because I know that God showed out for me, and I know my hard work paid off before I even graduate. My hard work's paying off. So it is what it is. But I'm pulling up to get ready to get y'all internet needs, and I'll be back shortly. Go ahead.
It smells like soap. That's the mahogany.